So when it comes to advertising, do you go crazy? After all, a few months ago, if you were to put a Facebook post, you would put a lot of text. Today, if you don't attach that to a picture, nobody will even read what's in there. Even worse, you might have shrunk your text to some memes out there in order to get attention. And that is true for everything. For example, websites, they used to look like brochures, then now they are minimalistic. So when you're creating any type of marketing material, what can you rely on? Well, you can always rely on the brain, because the brain doesn't tend to change. So if you know how to answer a few questions that everybody has in their brain, you're going to be successful. And then it really doesn't matter too much the format. So for example, a website. You know that people, when they go to a website, they only tend to spend a few seconds, right? Or they have several windows open with all your competitors and they can keep clicking through all of them. So what will make them stick to your website? Is it the color? Is it the size of the font? Well, all things matter. But here are a few things that will always work. If you answer these questions that they are thinking about, what is it about? Why should I care? What's in it for me? And what should I do? 4 questions that if you answer in any type of marketing material, the material will work. So for example, on a website, what is this about? How can you do that they can see what it is about right away? Very important thing is not to make it too noisy, because we are all overloaded with information and with stimuli, right? We see many lights, many billboards, many of everything. So don't pollute the website there, and make it clear what is it about. And then, why should I care? Why should I pay attention to you? Again, I told you before, think on an emotional level. It's not about how great you are, how fantastic your products are, because nobody cares about it. What's really what they should care about on an emotional level? Then what's in it for them? What do they get by being there, by reading what's in there, by watching your videos? That also needs to be clear, and it needs to be about them. And finally, what should I do? You know, a lot of us professionals, we tend to think that it's obvious that they should ask for your price, or it's obvious that they should buy, or sign up for your newsletter, or watch your video. But guess what? You need to tell them what to do. The brain. The brain runs on a very small battery. It's smaller than the battery in your refrigerator. So spending energy is really difficult for the brain. It doesn't want to do that. So instead of hoping people will get to the conclusion of what they should be doing with you, it's a lot easier, and it will save them a lot of energy, brain energy, if you just tell them what to do. Sign up here, watch this video, buy from me. See, it's simple, but it needs to be there. And most of the time, it is not. You go to the sites and they have a lot of branding, a lot of noise, but they don't go to the point. They don't say, what is this about? What's in it for me? Why should I care? And what should I do next? Get into the habit of answering these questions, and always telling people what they should do next in this new relationship with you in business. It may be, again, watch a video, sign up for a newsletter, or buy, which is a magic word.